on the
Hello out there in YouTube land. I am back with another video and it is to show some color. So I haven't done red in a very long time and I don't think I've ever made a unit for my mother that has been a red unit, burgundy red unit. So I thought, why not do with this hair? And this was the color that I was talking about in the previous video. This is the BFF hair from AliExpress that I was talking about. And I just wanted to see if it colored. And as you can see, it most definitely does color. And this is after so let's go through the hair history of this whole unit. So what I first did with this unit is I actually bought Garnier Fructis dark to intense colors, and I thought I can get this hair bright red because I've used that color on my own hair, but I've thought I could get this hair bright red without having to bleach it or any of that kind of situation. What actually ended up happening is the hair lightened sort of, kind of, but nowhere near. I wanted this with a box color. I ended up lightening this hair with 40 and 30 volume developer from Sally's and the BW2 bleach from Sally's as well. For the longest, I didn't know after that what colors I wanted to go for. I had an idea in my head that I started with. I'm gonna put up a picture of this inspiration from Guy Tang. He's here on YouTube, but it was a picture that he had posted, and the model had, depending on what lighting she was in, it was either like a dark blueberry color or an intense raspberry color. And I was like, I have to do that look. So I wasn't exactly sure which red or how I was gonna get that color, or how I was gonna achieve that color. So I went to Sally's, looked at a few more inspirational pictures, and I was like, let me just get every kind of burgundy, purple, red family color that I can possibly get. And what I ended up doing to achieve this color right here, this color right here though, this color, the majority of the color that I was using to achieve this color, One and Only Argan Oil hair color, perfect intensity in pure magenta. So this is the majority of the color on this unit. But I was like, that ain't good enough for me. I need dimension and all that other kind of jazzy stuff. So I also got the perfect intensity from One and Only Argan Oil in True Purple. Now these kind of look similar on camera, but this purple is a true purple. I also had a little bit of actually a whole bottle of Adore's African Violet. That color is gorgeous. The only downside with that is you have to be careful, because if it's too concentrated, it'll go to black, like dark. Actually, I think I have a piece. Well, I had a piece somewhere in here. I think this piece right here is actually the African Violet. And up close, it looks like a deep, true indigo violet color, but just like holding it up, it looks black. You can kind of see it, like, because the light is hitting it, but like it looks black in most cases. And that was too dark. I didn't want anything that dark. So I actually ended up mixing the African violet and the true purple to get this nice, true purple color. So I could just have a little bit of dimension in this unit. And the hair lifted really good. It did take a few processes because I used that box color, realized I messed up, had to get as much of that red, which in essence really didn't make sense trying to pull more red out, but I wanted the color to be really intense. So I lightened that hair with 30 and 40 volume developer to get a lot of that red out from that box color, because on its own, this hair actually bleaches very well. And I got to a desired blonde, but because I had that previous color on it, there was a little bit of trouble. But if you just go straight in with bleaching this hair, you won't have any troubles lifting this hair at all. So I lifted the hair and put these shades in different combinations, mixed them up, and I got this color. Rinsed it out. Hasn't bled that much. The color didn't fade. You know, once you use heating tools, sometimes that can strip the color. Haven't had any problems with that. The hair is a little bit more coarse because of the bleaching, but that also helps with the hair holding a better curl. I do plan on cutting this hair a little bit shorter. I know a lot of people are like, no, don't do that, don't cut it. But I just don't like the ratio of density. It's really full and dense up here, and then it tapers off. And like you saw in the last video, I don't like when the ends are thin. And it's not necessarily that the ends are thin, they're just thinner compared to the top portion of this unit. And once again, this unit is for my mother, and I do not know if she personally wants, well, I'm gonna make her wear this at some point in time, so whatever, but I don't know, this color is probably too much for her. Not that she's conservative by any means, but just like, this is a lot of color. This is probably the most color that I've made a unit for her that wasn't blonde, and even with my blondes, I'm careful about placement. But I don't know, this is a lot, but I wanted to do this look, had to get it out of my system, so I created this look, and I think it turned out really good. I'll do an official turnaround, but I don't know if you can tell, but like the ends are a bit thinner than the rest of the hair. And the ends are kind of crispy. I ain't gonna lie, the ends is kind of crispy. And that's obviously my fault, but the ends are kind of crispy. But yeah, this is the hair. So yeah, I don't want to cut a whole lot. I just want to take it up a little bit. Just a little bit. So I think I'm going to do that, and then it'll be perfect. But yeah, so I just wanted to pop in, show you the color. If you guys have any more questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Peace.